Yo, what is going on, guys? It's Cbrev. Welcome to another MLB The Show 19 card review. Today we're going to be going over 99 overall Signature Series Walter Johnson. This card is obtainable through the Signature Series Choice Pack, and he is in the rare tier, so the 1 out of 10 chance, or you can get him off the marketplace. He's currently selling for around 100,000 stubs. This card was highly requested by a lot of viewers in my channel. A lot of comments left saying please review Walter Johnson. Just kind of want to break down for you guys why it's tough to get starting pitcher reviews out quickly. Is because I actually have to get the starting pitcher in the game. I have to hit the 1 out of 5 to actually use him, and I got really unlucky with Walter Johnson. It took me, I played 38 ranked seasons games with him in my rotation, and I only ended up pitching with him 5 times, so that's why it took so long. I always want to give a guy 5 stars before I put a review out there, and I just kept getting unlucky. Statistically, I should have gotten the 5th start by the 25th game, and it ended up taking me 38 games, so feels bad, man, but we're done, finally. And I'll get right into the review. So my impressions of this card were that he was not that good. He's essentially, if you look at his stuff and his per 9s and everything considered, he's essentially Nolan Ryan but with better control, which sounds good on paper, but when you're constantly playing good players, it ends up not working out too well. At the end of the day, per 9s are nice, but the thing that matters above all else is pitch repertoire and stuff, and this card just doesn't have good enough stuff to be very good. Pretty much everything is vertical. No slider or cutter is a big deal, and actually only having 4 pitches as a starting pitcher is kind of weird and unusual, and I think it hurts him a lot, because over the course of a game when you're throwing anywhere from 70 to 100 pitches to the same player, there's infinitely less combinations of pitches and pitch sequences that you can come up with 4 pitches instead of 5. So I think, given that the fact that this guy only has 4 pitches and they're not even some of the best pitches in the game, I think this guy's pretty easy to adjust to as a hitter, and I think he's pretty easy to hit despite the good per 9s. I will also say, despite the high control ratings, he still was at times tough to control. I think it has something to do with his ridiculously long pitching motion, which is kind of obnoxious. I think it actually hurts the pitcher more than the hitter. It might even benefit the hitter because you get more time to relax in between every pitch. And I just think with the pitching motion, it's kind of hard to control because you're holding down the analog stick for so long when you're not pitching out of the stretch. Pitching out of the stretch, he had pretty good control, actually really good control. But doing his full pitching motion is honestly obnoxious and hard to control despite his high control rating. So my overall opinion of this card, like I said, is not that good. I think you can do much better, and I definitely wouldn't consider him for your rotation if you're looking for the best competitive team. So as always, I'll rate the card how he rates in the meta, and I'll rate him compared to how much he costs. How he rates in the meta, I'll give him a C+. Like I said, a slightly better version of Nolan Ryan, but I think Nolan Ryan sucks. So that's why you end up at C+. And for the price, I'll give him a C- because for 100,000 stubs, you can do much better. There are guys out there that are cheaper than 100,000 that are way better than this card, such as Seaver, Blyleven, Kluber, etc. At this point, 100K is kind of a lot for a starting pitcher, so I don't think he's worth the price at all. So I hope you guys enjoyed this card review. Let me know down in the comment section below who you want me to review next. Enjoy the clips after this, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace.
He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
For the Tigers, the right fielder, Tony Gwynn.
Late that time for a strike.
7 o'clock.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Fouled away. Now a swing and a miss on the fast, same way he ended the third with a strikeout, and there's one away.
0.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. Second at bat, Willie Mays. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Another 0-2 coming. Frozen on strike 3 for the box. King Cotton will swing it from the left side right here. And a ball 1-0. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging. 1 out, nobody on. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. And he held up in time.